The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Darnold on 1st down. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Darnold down to throw. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down, Jets.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Bell, of course, 3-time 1,000-yard rusher. Sat out 2018, but you look back to 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Redskins' 36-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Try the air now with Darnold. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
56, right there, 56. Hey, tight, ready?
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Adams. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here we go on 4th. Darnold, he's got Adams on the hookup. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. A 1st down throw, Darnold. His throw caught right around the 6. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there at 22. Darnold to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. to the air again, Darnold. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Reuben Foster picks it. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. 30. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover.
What's that? 53 at the mic. Ready? 80 weapons. Ready? Check 15.
After the interception, here's Darnold. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down, New York.
Darnold now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Quincy Enunwa. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Here's Chandler Catanzaro for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Redskins 0.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Come on, watch out. Slam.
Now the second year back from LSU, it's Darius Geis. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
56, right there, 56.
On the catch, it's Crowder. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The shotgun snap for Darnold. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Montez Sweat, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold, and he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 24-yard line.
And the Jets' 1st down.
Mark 56. Down to lose 1. Check 31. Check 31. Red 80. Switch gears. 80.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Ryan Kerrigan with a sack, the former 1st-round pick in 2017. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have been
under pressure now. Darnold, and he goes down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we doing?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Quentin Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
57, Mike, 57. Let's get it together, D. Go. Check three, check. 49, check 49.
Now it's Haskins. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It got his man, complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Check 4. Check.
On 2nd down now. It's Bell. And boy, this Redskin defense charged up now. They stopped him behind the line again. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They had points on their first 2 possessions, a touchdown and a field goal, but this time, defense stands strong.
Would you say that things maybe are trending now in the right direction for them?
Better than drives 1 and 2.
There's no doubt about it. Now maybe they can exhale a little bit, gather themselves, and really get back into this game.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the face mask gets him a free 15 to start the drive. Now a handoff, Geis going right, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Go. Let's get off the field. Trump. The field, D. Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Throwing on second down. Haskins. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Mike 57.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it.
Throwing now. Haskins on first down. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Play action. Haskins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm going.
And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Adams. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The Jets on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw, Darnold. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And taken right on the 30. A solid stiff arm. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
At the 24-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Haskins. Ducks it with a grab over the middle. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That's good for Washington Redskins. First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Check tight end. Check tight. Check tight. Out, 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 out.
66. Bullet. Half. Black spot forward. Almost. Go.
Check nine. Check nine. Watch the edge.
From midfield now, Haskins. This is caught at the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, 50 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
And what could he possibly be thinking? He just took the fair catch at the 1-yard line. Major mistake.
At their own 1-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Stop your whining. Watch that.
Again, it's Bell. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Hey, watch the slant.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Darnold from the gun. And Adams has it, complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. 8 yards there, getting him out of danger. It's a first down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
To throw is Darnold. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First down, Jets.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
To Neil Sterling. It's a
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Darnold completes it. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Continuing to steadily move the ball down the field. Not big play after big play, but these moderate gains getting him first downs.
And you know what they add up to, right? If you continue that pace and you continue to move it downfield, they add up into 6 points. That's exactly what you're looking for.
Now as we look down, it appears we've got a jet shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Again, Darnold. And Ty Montgomery has it complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
And it's 3rd down.
61. Matchbox right. 56 to Mike. Hey, Foxtrot.
3rd and 2, Darnold. And he's got a noon one. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's up to 7 for 7 now on this drive alone. Throwing again is Darnold. Throw left side complete. It's Montgomery. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold out right here to Herndon. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Go.
On first down, Darnold looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Montgomery. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
36.
Now it's Darnold. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Adams. 11 yards there, first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one as a receiver is got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10, and he's working on a streak of 11 straight completions. This one caught by Crowder, and they'll lose yardage here, knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Darnold to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
It's going to be a long day. Delaney, watch twins. Mike 9.
To the air again, Darnold. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau, and he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And we got to get to the ball, T. We got to get to the
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Geis. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Quick the edge. Come. Back.
Third down. Here's Haskins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Paul Richardson, 72 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Makes the score Redskins 35, Jets 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's Darnold. Anunwa's got it, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
First down, Jets.
Switch it. Lady. Hatchet. 6 guys.
Darnold on first down. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Check your hot read.
Red 80.
Now Montgomery. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Red 80.
Here's Darnold. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Quincy Enunwa with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that will shave one more off this lead.
35, Jets 17.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. On play action, Haskins. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trumaine Johnson. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. He's had his interception woes early in his rookie season, but sometimes that happens. There are great examples of guys in the past that have had those same struggles early.
You are so correct, and what the team and organization is hoping, we're going to see these woes now, but later when we're helping him with his Hall of Fame speech, we'll remember his rookie year and how things began.
56, lady. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. 25, check 25, check 25. Protein spill.
Watch 56.
Red 80.
56.
On the ball.
After the interception, here's Darnold. And that's complete to Adams. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
That's where you belong.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Now Darnold. Got an open man. It's a noon one. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
56, right there. Young lady.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. The 40. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And they open the lead up now to 25. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Lady. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Check 3. Here we go.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Man, ready? You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Now, lady. 56.
A first down throw, Darnold. The left side throw complete to Adams. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. On first down, it's Darnold. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. To throw again on second down. Darnold to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Check.
On first and 10, Darnold. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Davante Adams with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just 1 kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch twist. Mike's 54. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Haskins going to try to throw it. Out to the left, it's complete to Dodson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Washington, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else than their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.